Christmas. You too, Funky. Merry Christmas to you.
And what's special about Christmas to you, Edwin?
Joy and love and happiness. And peace on earth and peace on earth. All that shit.
On Christmas Eve in the 80s, my mother would say to me, upstairs and go to sleep, wake up in a dream. Christmas was better in the 80s, better in the 1980s. Christmas Eve in the 80s. On Christmas Eve in the 80s. On Christmas Eve in the 80s.
Bunker.
Yeah, that was Christmas was better in the 80s, the future hits, and before that was Too Right It's Christmas featuring Edwyn Collins, Frankie and the Heartstrings. Hope you enjoyed that, everybody. It's the Bunker Podcast here, where you can see us live in the studio here with Patrick. We've just done the hard work, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we've got the Christmassy bit, the fun bit, where we're just going to have a bit of a chat about stuff, aren't we?
Aye, a little squy.
Yeah. Because tomorrow is Sunday, and we can rest. But for the rest for today, we've got our bunker gig at Independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
Isn't it? Yeah. So all of we've got about 100 students coming to the bunker for lessons or for groups, probably a bit more than that. And the majority of those are playing live at Independent tonight. It's the first time we've put them all together on a big stage. I'm looking forward to it. Are you?
I'm really excited.
Yeah. As last night, I was just about to go to bed, and I said to my lovely Kate at home, I says, tomorrow, I says, bring some hankies. Not because she's got a bit of a snotty nose like me, but because I think there's going to be some moments where people are going to get a little bit emotional.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got...
Is that code for you're going to get emotional?
Probably, yeah. So we've got the singing club, and the singing club are lovely. I was talking through them, ran by our wonderful Rachel Small.
Rachel.
But we've got Lee coming in, who was on last week's show. Lee's part of the singing club, got a nice voice. We've got Anita, who comes in for singing lessons. She's about 63, I think. Bless her.
Sweet Anita.
Yes. Have you bumped in the corridor and had a bit chat with her before?
Oh yeah, I love Anita. She's cool.
Isn't she? Yeah. She brought us in yesterday. I'd not showed you. Massive box of shortbread biscuits.
Why?
And you love your shortbread like me,
like
don't you?
Shortbread, yeah.
And a nice card to the bunker with an A in the end, like keeping it real and that.
Yeah.
Talking of keeping it real, Dave the Rave popped in with his Christmas card as well. Did you see that?
What a boy.
Yeah. Our second Christmas card, Dave the Rave. Number one Northeast legend, number one raver. Yeah.
Big son and fan.
Dave's also going to be coming down and singing his tune tonight.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look forward to that. So, back to singing club. We've got Lee, we've got Anita, Derek, who comes in as part of the Recovery College. He's there singing. We've got Steph, comes in, volunteers, part of the Recovery College. We've got this adult group, and they're all singing a few Christmas songs, and they're absolutely amazing, lovely. But they're playing along to a little backing band made up of some of the young kids who come in for lessons. So we've got Alex, Russell, my nephew. He's 13 maybe. We've got Joseph. Do you know either of the Josephs?
Probably.
Yeah, one of them was married to Mary. Yeah, right. We've got two Josephs, and they're playing 3 Christmas tunes as backing band. I think they're doing Feed the World, Jingle Bell Rock, something else. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
I think everybody will be crying at that. We've got our home ed group, who you're playing with, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you've been looking after those? What songs are you doing, and what's your role?
We're doing. That's a good question. That. War is over.
Yeah.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, and whacking in the air.
Walking in the air, right? Vincent sings, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he's got a lovely voice. Yeah, Vinny. And I think when people see all the young ones, because they range from around about 8 or 9 up to about 14, 15. So that's going to be nice. We've got the Tuesday group who come in. The boys. There's Charlie, one of our fab volunteers. He's been doing a few lessons with you. What's he been doing with you?
Bit of a Joanna,
On the piano, yeah.
He likes Tom Odell.
Is he?
So I've been doing some Tom Odell stuff.
Oh, right, okay. Have you done the Christmassy one?
Whatever he's been doing there, I've just kind of been helping him. We did realise that Feliz Navidad is the same chords and structure of Viva La Vida by Coldplay. So right. Chris Martin
pinched that.
Sorted out.
Yeah. I wonder whether is Viva La Vida a anagram of Feliz Navidad minus a few of the letters?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's a clever boy, that Chris Martin.
Charlie's been learning a bit piano with you, but he's actually stepping in on bass tomorrow. So that's going to be,
Get in.
As he went along to jam on Tuesday, the bassist announced that he couldn't play, so Charlie's picked up the bass in a week. So
Charlie came along to the headliner
Aye.
No, not the headline. When we played with Post Rome, sorry,
Yeah.
the other week, and you know, I'd like to think that CP Thompson might have inspired him to pick up the bass. Then,
Yeah,
know.
hopefully. So we've also got. Oh, there's lots coming up, but yeah, Dave the Rave. That's
What a
something
boy,
February looking to, isn't it?
he loves big Sunderland fan.
Yeah, he came in to drop his Christmas card off and ask if he could sing at the gig. Of course he could. And then he went next door to Otto and asked for a cup of tea and said, "I'll get them free, you know." Do you know who I am? Unfortunately,
Do you know who I am?
Yeah. And Ashley said,
I do
I do
actually,
know you
Dave.
are, yes,
Yeah.
but no, you're not getting your coffees and teas free. Because he comes into, when we've got a gig on, he always turns up and
Yeah.
plays, doesn't he? Well, not always.
Gets a cup
Sometimes
of
you're like,
coffee.
Dave, you might not necessarily fit in with these kind of 3 hardcore punk bands tonight. So we try and just get, give him a taster every now and then.
Cup of coffee with 4 sugars. You know?
That's it. So because of your wonderful hospitality and customer service, giving him his cups of coffee with 4 sugars, he now thinks it's free
Well,
in every cafe
I
in
can
town.
only apologise, Dave.
Yeah, but he was fine. He was fine.
To be fair, right, like the guy's got a good take on Sunderland, like.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about.
Congratulations to him as well, because he announced his engagement recently.
Why?
He didn't have his ring on yesterday because he didn't want to lose it. But yeah, congratulations, Dave, and your fiancée. May you have many happy years together. So we were touching about the Christmas gig tonight, and I spoke about the 2 Josephs, and we were a little bit nervous about that because we've never played together with a singing club, but I think it's going to be amazing.
That'd be good, yeah, it'd be nice.
So talking about Josephs, we've got a couple of other Christmas tunes for you now, local Christmas tunes, and we've got 2 of my faves. Well, one of my favourite, one of your fave. We've got the Joseph and Mary Chain, which was a charity single put together by Dave Harper, our good friend Dave Harper, who passed away last year. This was out, I think, around about 2005, and it features guys from Field Music, features it's a load of local artists doing 12 Days of Christmas. And it's a great single, so I want to play that. And you picked Field Music, Home for Christmas?
Yeah, I did. I'd never heard it until like a couple of years ago.
I think did it when it came out?
Well, whenever you showed us it, like, which
came
I
out
think was
it came out on a Memphis Industries Christmas compilation.
yeah. But you showed us it, and I was like, yeah, this is good. This like
I know why you like though, because there's a
sounds
little
like Paul McCartney.
yeah, there's a definite nod to
Maga.
Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time, isn't it?
Which is the greatest Christmas song of all time.
Yeah, in your opinion, excellent. I do love it though. I've been singing along with the girls in the car. So here we are. Got 12 Days of Christmas, Joseph and Mary Chain, and then we've got Home for Christmas, Field Music.
Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 2nd day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent sleigh, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 elderly pigs,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
and a partridge in a pear tree.
The 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 pipers piping,
10 elderly pigs,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping,
10 elderly pigs,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
partridge in a pear tree.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
Looking through the cards in a railway station, the same old list of cancellations. Snow on the line, stranding me here when I wish I was near you. I wanna call, but they'll be settling down now. An interruption would delay the countdown. It's hard enough when they're worn out from school and I'm there to tag team with you. With you. Take me home for Christmas, home with my baby, scouring the distance for memories to make, losing our minds under ribbon and tape. What has gone wrong that I'm so far away from home? Digging out old decorations, tamping down anticipation of failing to, holding our breath while the fairy lights fill the room. We know what I listen to. I glance upon crestfallen faces, tired and yearning for other places, but also a few where there's no relief 'cause they've no one to go home to. So I'd be glad I'm freezing on this platform and wishing myself away to you.
like that one. That's Field Music, Home for Christmas, and before that it was Joseph and Mary Chain, 12 Days of Christmas. This is the Bunker Podcast. Kenny, and that's Patrick. We've
You don't sound too thrilled about it.
about you being here.
Yeah, you know, oh, it's one of those Patrick.
Well, you know, I mean, obviously the original guests cancelled at the last minute, didn't they? So, like all our lessons, it seemed to be doing with the weather. Lots of no shows with the weather, which you know, fan of.
Sort it out,
Stay
man.
safe and stay warm, everybody. So I've got another. What we're going to be doing really is playing a few local Christmas tunes and having a bit of a chat. I've got coming up. I've got Boy Jump Ship. Now they're not together anymore now. But they did this cover of Darlene Grace called All Alone at Christmas.
I just
But
know
it's
it's from
Home Alone.
yeah.
Yeah. It's talking about Home Alone. Then have you watched it yet?
No, I haven't actually watched one Christmas film yet.
Have you not?
Nah.
Right. Well, I watched it. You know, I told you we got this Christmas cottage. We
Yeah.
watched. There was about 12 of us all kind of sitting around the sofa watching that. So we watched that one. I've not watched Home Alone 2 yet. What's your favourite out of those two?
The second one when he goes to New York. Yeah.
It's probably my favourite, but Kate prefers one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it's like the sentimental value of one, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
it's funnier. Right, is it funnier? I don't know. I like
Mm.
the second one when he goes to New York.
Yeah, I think some people think that the character that Brenda Bethen plays with the pigeons is a bit creepy, which you know, fair enough. And that they've seen the jokes before, but no, I like it. Have you been in New York before?
I have, yeah, when I was
Yes.
14.
14,
Spent
yes.
all my money in 3 days.
Yeah. What
And I
was the
was there
flight
for a
like?
week.
Was the flight fun?
Yeah, it was alright. I slept
Did
the
you?
entire time and then watched the Napoleon Dynamite series
Yeah.
when that came out. It was terrible.
I'm sure you've told me about that flight before. It was bit of jet lag I think you had afterwards.
Yeah.
What is your favourite Christmas film though?
I like Elf, but I think that's probably like... I was talking to someone about it. I can't remember who it was. But they were going like, oh, that's probably because of like your age that Elf is your favourite one. And I was like, something like that. I was like, alright then.
What? Because when it came out,
When it came out, yeah, I guess when it came out, I was like a little boy, you know.
a little elf for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love Elf, and somebody was having a go at it on social media yesterday, saying it's like absolutely rubbish. But you know, you've got to just get in at Christmas film. You've got to appreciate one for what they are. Somebody dressed up as an elf, you know, it probably might not.
The way that I look at it, right, is like if it was really as bad as what this person's saying, they wouldn't show it every single year. You know, there's been loads of Christmas films that were made that never come round in rotation. You
Yeah,
know?
like all those ones that are on kind of Channel 5 or those
Yeah.
bizarre kind of movie channels where it's like a Christmas on a Tuesday near a cat shelter, and it's all about a
Moby
girl. who
Park.
was- Yeah. I was watching this one called Christmas in Yorkshire, and it was like real American style film.
But they
But it
don't like that.
Yeah, and the accents were rubbish. Yeah.
I love your love.
Yeah, and there was a annoying little girl on who kept saying, because they always get like a cute little kid,
Yeah.
and she kept going, "Okay, sweetheart," and her accent was probably okay, but that's all she said. So
Yeah.
it was quite
Like
annoying.
they've got to have that kind of like, it's either that or like in the American ones, it's like the airport worker, innit?
Yeah,
Where he's like running through the terminal and it's like some sassy older woman being like, "You go get him."
hey, you could be a film director.
I got,
Yeah,
Look at that.
definitely. What other Christmas do you like? What other films do you like? Do you like It's a Wonderful Life?
it's a bit too sad for me, man.
Is it?
I'm sensitive. Like,
Yeah.
I like the Grinch. Grinch is Harriet. Die Hard.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke. It's not a Christmas film.
Do you not think so?
No,
It's filmed
I'm
at
in the
Christmas.
camp of like it's not. Like it's the only thing that makes it like Peter, like it's set at Christmas. I'm like, but like,
And it gets shown at Christmas. Cause
it gets shown all year round. I've watched Die Hard in May before. You know, I don't
Crazy
mess
in
about,
South
mate.
Shields,
I
aren't
don't
they?
mess about.
But see, some people say things like Sound of Music and Wizard of Oz are Christmas films because they're often on the TV, but there's no
Yeah.
link at all at Christmas there.
Nacho Libre. That's
Yeah.
my favourite one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like It's a Wonderful Life. I like the message that it puts out.
The Muppets one's good.
Yeah,
The
Muppets Christmas Carol. Yeah.
That's all right. Do you Kermit?
Do me comment down because there's only one more sleep till Christmas. See, we should have played
Should have
that. I
started
should
the
have
show
dressed
with
up.
that,
I should have dressed up as Kermit. I've got a Kermit onesie.
Huh?
Yeah, comes
Ah.
out once a year.
I could have went as Beaker. I reckon.
Yeah, or Animal.
Animal, yeah. Smash the gaff up.
Definitely, yeah. Who think of like people that work at the bunker? What think Birth could be? Fozzie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fozzie Bear.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Rachel would be the blonde one off the who sings in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I reckon. Bernard would be Swedish Chef.
Oh right, yeah. Phil, probably the Count. Oh well, that's what's.
Who was the two old miserable
Waldorf
ones?
and Stadler.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
Phil.
Both of them. So we're also going to listen to. We did a.
I'm joking, Phil.
Yeah, sorry. Don't. He'll be actually fuming. Each year we do a little bunker promo video and put it out. So we're just doing our new one. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. But this one, we're going to play the Jingle Bells one. Was that last year?
Yeah, last year's. In the
Last year.
style of the Strokes and the
Yeah.
Futureheads, really.
Yeah, it was quite nice, wasn't it? I remember getting a lot of interaction on the socials because
Could
the
say it went
video.
viral.
Yeah, it could say. It didn't.
You'd be wrong,
You'd be
but you
wrong.
could
Yes,
say
you'd be
that.
lying. So we're going to have a listen to Boy Jump Ship All Alone at Christmas, and then the Bunker Band, Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Spark the Bunker.
Jingle
Dashing through the snow, all I wanna stop and say, all the fields we go, laughing all the way. There's our battles making spirits bright. Oh, I find it is to ride on a saying Sunday night.
Jingle, jingle.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a open sleigh.
Jingle, jingle. All the way.
Now the ground is wide, going while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Get a bottle, babe, 240 for your speed. And it's into an open sleigh, and you will take the lead. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. One-horse open sleigh. One-horse open sleigh.
So good that, you know.
Yeah, isn't it? I like it. That was the Bunker Band with Jingle Bells, and before that it was Boy Jump Ship, All Alone at Christmas. It came together lovely, that video, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
good fun.
Just having a
fun.
bit of fun, just all trying things. Cause we try and have a bit of
Make it tongue in
fun,
cheek,
Yeah.
And this year is, am I allowed to give away the song that we're doing?
You could do, yeah.
So it's Away in the Manger,
Mm-hmm.
but in the style of a specific LCD sound system.
Yeah. And it's actually called Highway Down the Bunker, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So, well, keep your eyes peeled. That'll be coming out soon. We've got our Christmas party on Wednesday. Are you in Otto? Are you looking forward to that?
Can't wait, man.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
going to wear a Christmas jumper?
If I can find it. I don't like. I had one. Did I have one last year? What was the year? Was it 2020 where Phil took the door off the hinge? Or was that 2021?
It'll have been 2020.
Right, so I haven't found my Christmas jumper since then.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Phil took the door off the hinges because that just that one bottle of Pilsner too much, wasn't it? So, but yeah, we're going to go to Otto with the guys from Indie P who we're sharing office with. That'll be fun, won't it?
With the gang.
Yeah. What kind of office party games should we have?
Pin the tail on the Ben Wall, I reckon.
Yeah.
I don't know, like bit of hide and seek,
No.
maybe.
Think anybody will photocopy the bum?
I mean, if I can get up there, I will. Like.
I'll get a couple of little stools you can
Yeah.
stand on there. We should definitely get some mulled wine, some eggnog, and maybe some mistletoe. Who would be your choice of a couple of seconds under the mistletoe, other than me?
Is Holly coming?
She might do, but she'll have just had a tea and her breath will be a bit fishy if you don't mind that.
Even better, man. Even better.
Okay.
Christmas spirit.
Yeah. So that's what your wish is for this year.
Well, I mean, I've committed to it now, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. I've never had eggnog before though, so
Have you
I'm
not?
excited for that.
What about a snowball? Do you like a snowball?
Is that
Not
like,
had that
a,
before.
is that like
So
a
it-
snow cone sort of thing?
It's not just like a.
That's just ice in it, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. snowball is made with a drink called Avocar,
Dick
which
Avocar.
has got eggs in it. Yeah, Dick Avocar. Yeah. And lime and and lemonade. Yeah.
Sounds quite nice.
We've got on the 23rd of December coming up, so next Friday, we've got a young gentleman called Keith Gregson who's coming into Otto to do a little lovely little Christmassy afternoon show of him playing some of his favourite vinyls. He's got some 33s, some 45s and 78s, and he's going to be playing them on his little portable record, play little Christmas songs.
Is it like
of the
one of
past.
them pocket Marshall amps for like a record?
I think it's. Have you seen those ones? And they've got a little speaker in them, and
Yeah,
they look like vintagey, look kind of 70s. I think it's one of those.
Is it like the briefcase style ones?
Kind of.
Yeah, they're quite cool. Them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you were going to be listening to a couple of old Christmas tunes on vinyl, what would be your fave?
I'd probably bring Paul McCartney's.
Paul McCartney. Yeah. Have you got it on?
I've got it on
vinyl?
7-inch, I think.
Okay.
I think I do. I might have bought it once. I've got a load of like Randy Gee, Paul McCartney 7-inches that I've never listened to.
Yeah.
I like the John Lennon one as well. Maybe you're seeing a pattern here, really.
I wouldn't have expected anything different.
And I don't know.
Mm.
I'm running out. Yeah.
I bought the 7-inch of Paul McCartney and the Frog Chorus
Aye.
at the time.
Banger.
And it might have been Boots or Woolworths or something like that. But as I got to the bus stop, I'd put it up my jumper, and it must have slipped out. I'd lost it, so I had to go back and get it again. It was like,
Did you pay for it this time?
Yeah, two weeks pocket money just down the drain.
That's
You know, money didn't come easy in those days. It comes even
Odd choice
harder.
buying that one though. I am a big Paul fan,
Yeah,
but even I'm well aware that is awful.
it's a novelty track. I wouldn't say it's awful. I mean, if you like bears and frogs and Paul McCartney, then
It's a laugh, innit?
it's a lovely message going through with that. Let's all stand together and
And ribbit.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's your overall favourite thing with frogs in or bears?
Probably the Muppets,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the only thing I can think that includes both a frog and a bear.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Or there might be something on the menu in a lavish restaurant.
there might be a
somewhere.
fable somewhere about a bear and a frog.
Yeah.
I did have a book. I've just unlocked a memory. Yeah, I did have like a book of is it Aesop's fables? Like
Aesop's fables. Yeah.
Aye, and there was like loads of like keep mad ones
Yeah.
talks in the hair. and all
Yeah.
that.
The one I'd like the one about the sun and the wind.
No, what's that one?
So I remember being in infant school and the headmaster saying, so if the sun and the wind were gonna they were having this conversation one day and they were gonna have a battle because they saw this bloke walking past with a shawl on, like a coat on, and they were like flexing and sort of saying it was the best, and they challenged. I'm not sure which one challenged. I think it was the sun said, "Okay, do you think you can get that bloke's coat off?" And the wind was like, "Oh, easy, I'll blow it off."
Yeah.
And the sun says, "Right, I bet you can't." I think it might have been the other way around, but they were flexing. Anyway, the wind just proper blew and blew and blew, and this bloke pulled his coat tighter and tighter, and nearly coming loose. And the wind just blew and blew and blew, nearly come tight, and just wouldn't. He kept hold of it. The wind was out of wind.
Out of breath.
Aye, and then the sun kind of, all right, my go. It shone brightly. Got get warm, and he took his jacket off. Yeah. I guessed it wrong. I remember the headmaster asking. I was like, well, it'd be the wind, obviously, but didn't think about that.
Yeah, I mean the sun is going to win 9 times out of 10.
It's powerful. Yeah.
Right.
You don't think about the weather when you're 5.
That is true. You don't.
No, not that much anyway, unless there's snow to play out in or whatever. Okay, we've got mentioned Keith Gregson. He did a lovely Christmas song called A Christmas Carol. It's about ghosts. It's got ghosts in brackets. And then Holly Reese, lovely Holly Reese, she did a version of Last Christmas.
So if you're doing Whamageddon, by the way, click off now.
Yeah. So here it is, Holly Reese, Last Christmas, and then the Right Honourable Sir Keith Gregson with A Christmas Carol. Ghosts.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
logs are burning, I gaze into their flame, and the embers through the smoke screen, they seem to spell your name. I said you'd been untrue, you call me foolish and fast. Still you're haunting my memory, you're the ghost of my Christmas past. I rush up from the fireside, put on my coat and head for the town. Through the tinsel glitter of the Christmas ball, I can see your evening gown. You acknowledge my existence, it's a curtsy for a bow, and my heart it is beating just like a drum. You're the ghost of my Christmas now. The flicker of the firelight casts our shadows onto the wall, and they bring back a many happy memories of that year's Christmas ball, when we both made our repentances, admitting that we'd been dumb. You're no spectre, you're going to haunt my life for Christmases that are to come.